They do it because they got your blood. And because they got their blood, they think they got that power to do it. If they didn't have the blood, they would have the power. And the last thing, and I'm going to have to take my seat. Provision. Under the blood means in provision. David says, and I question his thinking in saying it, for I've never seen the righteous forsaken or a seed begging bread. And I said, well, if you're talking about Hurricane Katrina, and I looked at all those children running along the streets and begging for food and water because nobody had made preparation for them, made a place for them, and when that levee broke, families were displaced and all that stuff. And I struggled with that for a long time. Lord, how can you have it in your word, for I've never seen the righteous forsaken, or the seed begging bread? Does that mean all those children were unrighteous? Does that mean all of those people that were begging for bread, they deserve what they got? Is that what that meant? Those people that died, they deserve what they got. And God said, no, that's not what it means. What it means is that life happens, storms will come. People will find themselves in vicarious situations. But even when the church falls through on its mission, God provides a way of escape. Because when the churches gave and they didn't give enough, the Red Cross stepped in and gave. Then when the Red Cross stepped in, the United Way stepped in, and through many different avenues, God provided for people who did not have. Look, let's just be honest. Let's be clear about one thing. In life, we're gonna go through some stuff. Yes, Lord. It's gonna get hard sometimes.
Yeah.
It's going to get, I heard an old priest say, well, it's going to get slim sometimes. But if we keep our hand in the master's hand, and we stay under his blood, he will provide. That's why they call him Jehovah Jireh, our provider. Because God provides for us when we need provision. And the last thing, I told you 3, but we'll give you 4. We're saved from the wrath of God. Why do you bring that up? Most people who get frustrated with Christ, most people who get frustrated with what's going on in the world around us, they stop reading the Word, they lose faith, and they fall away from the church. What they don't summarily realize is falling away from the church and turning your back on Christ is turning your back on the things that come with his blood. And if I disown my mother, I can't go to her house to get what I want to get until I repair the relationship. If I disown my brother or anybody, so then what happens is we summarily also turn our back on the provision of eternal salvation.